Mordenkainen's Mayhem, we have our final match will be taking place this April 30th at 4 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/DND. We'll be talking to our competitors today. First up, we have Team Booze Hags. Team Booze Hags.
Woo! Booze Hags! Woo! Yes, 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 yes. Chug, 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 chug.
Spring Commander's gonna take this. We're gonna take it all the way.
Woo! Those bedwetters don't got a shot. Down.
Booze Hags.
Okay, there you go. Team Booze Hags. Thank you very much.
Woo! Booze Hags!
Mordenkainen's Mayhem. We have our final match coming up this Monday, April 30th at 4 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/DND. Let's meet our next contestant. It's going to be Team Night Shift. Team Night Shift, you guys will be playing with the Nightwalker. Any predictions for the match?
Yeah, I'm going to win this match.
He's gonna win it!
I am the Nightwalker.
He's the Nightwalker!
Negative Plane's Mighty Spawn.
Mighty Spawn.
The anti-life being.
No life.
And, the Life Eater.
He eats your life.
But, I'm looking forward to just a good, clean match, and I think the Githyanki Supreme Commander had a good showing, but I think his run's going to end here.
Githyanki Supreme Commander's a joke!
All right, so a bit of confidence from Team Night Shift. We're looking forward to seeing your match on Monday. So prediction are Team Night Shift will be victorious.
You know what else? Chris Lindsay, DM, what kind of ding dong are you? I'm gonna your shit. I'm gonna throw it right in your face. I'm gonna sauce head, and we're gonna win your game. And another thing. You know what else is true? Oh no!
Okay, Team Night Shift, thank you very much. Mordenkainen's Mayhem final on Monday, April 30th, 4 p.m. Pacific. All right, folks, welcome to our grand finale for Mordenkainen's Mayhem. Yes, it's amazing what will happen when you invite people into a conference room to say we're shooting some professional wrestling style promo videos with managers and everything. But here we are. After 6 weeks of competition, we are down to our final match in Mordenkainen's Mayhem. Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes releases May 29th with the limited alternative cover hitting stores slightly earlier on May 18th, in which you'll discover the truth about the great conflicts of the D&D multiverse. If you've been watching, and I imagine many of you have been so far, we have been thrilled to present Mordenkainen's Mayhem. And today, it's time to play out our final battle and crown this year's winner. In our first corner, we have Sean Wood playing the Githyanki Supreme Commander. Sean Wood from Team Booze Hags has defeated Matt Warren, the Gisserai Anarch, and Emi Tanji, the Demon Sybriax. In our other corner, we have Ari Levitch, the Undead Nightwalker from Team Night Shift. Ari has defeated Kate Welch, the Drow, Matron Mother, and Kate Irwin, the Elder Elemental Leviathan. As always, our esteemed Dungeon Master, Chris Lindsay. Chris, I will shut my mouth and take it away.
Welcome, everybody, to the Dome of Foes. In this corner, what's 15 feet tall, has 2 horns, and comes from a plane where channeling negative energy doesn't put you in therapy. That's right, he's back, blacker than the waters of the river Styx running through Stygia's darkest night. The slayer of 2 Kates and annihilating undead life-eating disciple of the shade, Ari the Nightwalker Levitch. In this other corner, an astral adept with a 6-foot silver blade who doesn't mind stalking his prey in the shade. A planar pirate with psychic damage large who's psionically charged. Illithid slayer and Githzerai flair. He's got all the swag when he reps the booze hag. It's the Githzerai Supreme Commander Sean! Roll initiative.
Oh, go ahead.
All right. It's 14 plus 4, so I'm at 18.
And I would be at 13.
You guys are encapsulated in a giant 200-foot diameter black sphere of energy floating above the audience, who looks upon you with awe. And as you prepare to do battle, you are but 100 feet apart from each other, and standing on the edges of the inside of this giant, like black, sphere of force. The audience, who was roaring previously, comes to a hush as popping into your sphere is the Archmage Mordenkainen himself. Who's first? Go.
All right. So just to get this straight, we are almost like, it looks like a big fishbowl floating above.
You are in a big, gigantic, air-floating fishbowl.
All right.
Wait, so we're both flying?
No, you're on the insides of the things. You can walk anywhere you want in the fishbowl. Gravity is relative to the surface you're standing on.
Right.
Which means you could dance on the ceiling.
Gotcha.
Go Lama Richie.
Oh. All right. So to indulge in that, I am going to just walk up the side 40 feet. And as I am kind of horizontal, I'm going to turn and I'm going to point my finger.
What's your range on your finger?
It is 300 feet.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So I'm just going to point this finger creepily and whisper the word doom. And so I'm going to finger of doom.
What's that?
And let's see. Okay, so the target must succeed on a DC Wisdom saving throw or take 26 necrotic damage.
So that will be a Wisdom saving throw of 18 plus 8, which is 26.
All right, so that saves, which means my finger of doom is rendered useless.
What was that, Sonny?
And as I'm kind of standing on the inside of this bowl, I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. So when you walked up 40 feet, was that backwards? You were afraid of me, so you walked backwards 40
Yes,
feet?
I walked
Yes,
backwards,
that's what I
kind of up the inside of this thing.
Ginormous, huge, Muppet frowny face.
Just out of curiosity, Mordenkainen is just watching?
At the moment.
Okay. I take a little bow to Mordenkainen. And then I will see, what's the range on that guy? Okay. So I will move up, it looks like 20 feet towards the giant shadowy Shadow Stalker. I'll cast Bigby's Hand, 120, so it's right in front of him. And then I'll punch him in the face with it using clenched fist.
We're Bigby's Hand punching yet again. It is the coveted Bigby's Hand spell. Go for it. Roll to hit with your Bigby's Hand.
So that'll be a 16 plus, I believe it's my smell modifier, right?
To save time, my armor class is 14.
Oh, you're good. I forgot you're very large. All right, so that's a hit with the forceful hand, which we're just doing damage by average, right?
Yes.
Right.
Unless you crit, you do just the average damage. No. For the spells, because there's no average damage established for them, go ahead and roll.
Oh, okay. So it'll be 48.
This is force damage?
Yes.
Oh.
Magical force damage.
I'm not resistant to
3,
Yes, magical force
6,
damage.
13, 14, 15.
Like magical missiles, only slappier.
All right.
All right,
Wait,
there
it
you
was
are.
just sitting
So
there.
you slapped the giant Nightwalker. I was about to say Leviathan. The Leviathan is no longer here.
That is
Nightwalker
gone.
in the face with Bigby's hand.
Yep.
And you have backed up. What do you want to do? How do you respond to something like that?
Okay, so how can I interact with the hand? What
How do you want to interact?
You can certainly try and interact with the hand.
if I try to move away from it? Does it?
It does not follow you. He has to make it follow you.
Okay, so I am.
That's
going
all I'm
to,
going to give you.
Okay, I am going to try to fly over. So now into kind of the empty space of the bowl,
Sure.
into the middle, and I'm going to fly over this thing just right toward the Supreme Commander, and I'm going to dash. So I'm going to move 80 feet.
80 feet. So you move 40 feet, and then 40 feet again. There's some geometry, and you're closer.
Congratulations, you're about 40 feet away from me.
All right. Yeah.
Yep, it's true. So, all right, what are you going to do? He has done nothing but fly towards you.
Oh, you didn't? Oh,
I am
because you
just-
dashed?
I am
He
just
dashed
rocketing
towards you,
toward
that's
you.
right.
All right.
At this point, Mordenkainen looks upon this entire match with interest and yawns.
As a bonus action, I will move Bigby's hand 60 feet towards him and punch him if I'm still in range with that.
Okay, go for it.
So I moved 80.
Oh,
You moved 80.
so I can't hit him then.
Okay.
But it'll get closer. It'll get
Yep.
within 20 feet of him.
I am being tailed by a giant fist.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will use my action.
Anybody get the number on that fist?
Can I run up the side of the wall and hit him, or am I going? Or are you like in the middle of the bowl?
I'm rocketing toward you in the middle of the bowl, so into the empty space in the interior.
Yeah.
All right.
Now you could not run up the side of the wall to get him. If you could jump.
I'll cast jump on myself and jump to get him.
You could totally probably jump to get him.
Cast jump on myself, just go jump right at him,
All right.
and then use the silver greatsword
What's
attack.
your strength, by the way, as a Githyanki Supreme Commander?
My strength is 19, so I get
19,
a plus 4.
so that's 19 times 3. He can jump high.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like 57 feet in the air.
It's like old school Superman.
So like a tick.
Yes. All right, so here comes the first greatsword silver attack. So that's a 2 plus 12, which will still hit.
14.
14.
Oh,
Man,
so
just
now
has
we've
it.
just revealed that the Githyanki Supreme Commander needs a 1 to miss. Where have we seen this before, kids?
Where?
Last time.
Yeah,
fought.
Leviathan.
Oh. So that'll be a 31 points of damage on the first hit.
Ouch.
Ooh, that'll hit 2, so that's another 31 points of damage.
Oh, and 2
Grief.
massive strikes with the sword as you come down for a landing.
And as I've been down, I bow to the audience.
Okay, the audience goes up in a roar. At this point,
This is our Githyanki, because you don't have any friends.
I have no friends.
Githyanki's not nice.
at this point there's a flash of energy as Mordenkainen disappears from where he was standing and reappears standing on top of the Nightwalker's back. Reaches down, touches the Nightwalker in the back of the head and goes, doink, let's make this more interesting. And then disappears again. Over to the other side of the bowl. You now are hasted. So what that means to you is your armor class has gone up by 2 and you have advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Additionally, you get an additional action on each of your turns that can be used only to take the attack, one weapon only, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
So when making an attack, is it just one attack, or if I have the action to multi-attack, do I get that again?
A multi-attack is an attack.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Go for it.
How far away are you right now? Are you still in my face? Or
I'm
when you
fif-
jump, how does that work?
He had to land back down on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm below you.
Are
40 feet.
you?
60 feet.
60 feet?
40 to 60 feet.
Okay, but not within 30. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, you're 60 feet away. Man, this is difficult. Okay, I am going to drop down, and I'm going to move 40 feet, 20 feet out. Still doesn't quite do it.
Well, what's your goal?
My goal is to get to him and swipe at him.
Go for it.
Um,
Because when you're hasted, you move much faster.
oh, okay.
Yes.
So
Your speed is doubled.
Oh,
Yes.
well, that's
So you get to him.
all
By
right.
the way, I think Big B's hands went away when I cast jump. I think they're both concentration.
Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Okay, I am going to drop down and essentially land right on top of the Githyanki Supreme Commander. And I'm going to make my first of my multi-attack for Enervating Focus.
Okay.
Neat.
Okay, so it is plus 12 to hit.
Okay.
So 16 plus 12.
That's 28, folks.
That'll hit me.
All right, so you will take 28 necrotic damage.
All right.
And then the target must succeed on a DC 21 Constitution saving throw, or the hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the necrotic damage.
So,
Do you have any way to heal yourself?
for the folks at home,
Okay, then it won't-
it's really important to
won't
note this. This is really actually more relevant than in your gameplay when you're running Nightwalker in an adventure, so that your the characters or PCs or plot corruptors in your game can be diminished and demolished
So
in
what
a
was
most
the
efficient
saving throw?
manner. In this
Saving
particular
throw is
instance,
DC
not as
21.
I
relevant.
missed.
Okay, so you miss. So you take 28. Well, so you automatically, you're going to take the 28 damage.
Yep.
either way, but now your maximum hit points is reduced by 28.
Oh, okay. So
If you can't heal, it's
nope, that's fine.
super relevant. So that is the first attack on my multi-attack.
It just means you're slowly dying like the rest of us.
And with my second one, I will, with my other hand, rake my claws across your flesh.
You will try.
I will try.
You will attempt to, and you will fail.
I will fail.
I mean, that's not funny. That's not funny, folks.
Yeah, so what is your AC, by the way?
It's 18 at the moment.
18? Okay, so...
That hits
at
armor
the
class
moment.
16, folks.
Yep. All right, so because I am hasted, I am going to essentially go into a blur of claws and make another multi-attack.
All right. Claw blur happening.
All right, so that is 18 plus 12.
All right, that's another
Should do it.
28.
And then the second of those, 16 plus 12 should be another 28.
Yeah.
And then, before I end my turn, just a reminder that at the start of any creature that is within 30 feet of the Nightwalker, they must succeed on a DC 21 Constitution saving throw or take 14 necrotic damage and grant the Nightwalker advantage on attack rolls against it.
So you want me to make that now?
Yeah, my turn is up.
You're done? It is
I'm
your
in your
turn.
face,
Do I make
just
con
raking
roll
across
right now?
your skin.
Make a Constitution saving throw right now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
All right. So
that's
none of that stuff that he just said happens.
Yep.
Nope.
26, good. All right. So you're in range of me. You're
I am
just
in
right
range.
there.
I am just going to be pummeling you. So
I see no real reason to move, so I'll just stab you a couple times off the bat here. So here comes the
Silver
first
sword.
hit. That's going to be a 22 to
Yep,
hit.
that is a sound hit.
Yep, so 31. Second hit. Oh, natural 20. I
Oh,
think.
so we're not
I
to 20,
found
like
the
we said
soft
before,
spot.
folks. We need to roll that damage.
What's the
Okay.
damage?
So it's going to be 2d6 plus 7 plus 5d6. That's a lot of sixes. I've only got one.
I have some more sixes that you can totally use.
We need more dice.
Let me hand some
A
of
lot
these
more
over to you.
dice.
Oh, I got it. Mordenkainen came prepared.
I just remember to place the die in the middle of the table.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Stop
There we
counting.
The important part, Ari the Nightwalker Levitt, is that
So-
you don't take this as a
Here's the
reflection
first
on yourself
half.
personally.
Here's the first half. Oh, that looks good, doesn't
Oh.
it? Oh, I believe that does. So there's 10,
Start doing the math.
10, 20, 29, 35. And now well, it's doubled.
Yeah.
Remember.
Oh, I know.
10, 20, 41 on top of that. All right.
Ouch. All right, so
And then I will.
Oh, you're not done.
I will Misty Step over toward Mordenkainen.
Okay, then. You have Misty stepped towards Mordenkainen.
Yeah, am I next to him?
You are next to Mordenkainen.
Okay. I just wanted to say real quick, I really admire what you've done, particularly like you mentioned, and your hound and dogs and your swords and all that stuff. Anyway, that's cool. I saw what you did with the Nightwalker, but that's okay. That's cool, man. I understand. He needs help.
At that point, he kind of looks at you, he kind of half grins, and there's a thunderous explosion as he disappears from where he's standing and reappears someplace else on the other side of the dome.
No, that's cool. I'll ask for your autograph later, man.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
For you. All right, that's going to be a 21.
21 will fail.
What?
In case I stuttered
scared
previously,
for you.
a 21 will fail. And you will take some damage. Do you have any particular resistance to damage of the thunder type?
Maybe. No.
I do. For the
I
record.
don't. Go ahead. Give me
All
a
right
guess.
then. As he thunder steps away from you. For 45 points of thunder damage. thunder, 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 ho! And he's gone.
Just like that.
At which point I say, wow, that's cool, man. And then I turn to the Shadow Walker. Your little mage friend's got to help you out, huh?
At that point,
I'll take it where I can.
At that point, you are no longer hasted.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so
As Mordenkainen willfully lets go of his concentration.
so you misty stepped.
Yeah, so I'm
Away.
basically 30 feet away from you.
Okay. So I'm not hasted anymore, but I will, I'm going to be like the Terminator, and I'm going to be relentless, and I'm going to continue toward you. So along the inside of the bull, I will race toward you, claws out, and meet you with a rake to the face. Innervating focus, plus 12. All right, that is a natural
That's
20,
not good.
ladies and gentlemen. So that is
Natural 20.
5d8 plus 6 necrotic damage. I will reach over and take some of these.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, it's d8s. I'm sorry. These are
Those are
too
6s.
meager.
Oh, well, I thought maybe that's what you wanted.
Oh, we're using the big boy dice. Here you go.
All right. One there, plus this one here. That's 5d8 twice. Let's add these up. Oh, we have 9, 12, 17, plus 6, so 23. Plus. Okay. 6 plus 3, 9, plus 7, so plus 16, and then plus 6.
So 16 and 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that is necrotic damage. And that
Sure,
is
sure.
the first of my multi-attack,
Damage of a necrotic nature.
the best kind. And the second, as my claw finds your, hopefully,
So what's
some
the total on it?
exposed flesh. What's that? Oh, it is 13 plus 12, so 25.
Okay, that's going to hit.
That's going to hit, so that is going to be 28.
All right.
28.
And I'm going to just stay right up in your grill. Let's see what you got.
It's not looking good.
And so at the start of your turn, you have to make another DC 21 Constitution saving throw or take 14 necrotic damage.
Good, I'm good.
All right.
All right. So, it's your turn, Supreme Commander Sean.
Oh, I
Do
didn't
your
like
worst.
that. I didn't like that at all. All right,
What do you have for the anti-life being? What can you do?
not a lot. Fortunately, I just have this sword now. I'm going to poke you with it.
You
So,
hit.
all right. So do you take 31? And then, oh, cocked. Off the screen. Come on. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
All of those would have probably hit.
Yeah.
All right. And so another 31. And at which point,
Oof.
action. Bonus action. All right, I will. I'll just stand toe to toe with the great beastie.
All right.
All right, so at this point, Mordenkainen raises his staff of the Magi up high. He disappears, and a flash bonks you on the head as he appears next to you with his staff, and an aura of radiant energy surrounds you as he disappears away again. You are now under the effect called Protection from Evil and Good. One of the interesting side effects of Protection from Evil and Good is that undead creatures have disadvantage to attack you.
How much damage did you do when he bonked me?
None. Because he's
Like,
that
I'm
good.
starting to pick on you. Oh, no.
Go are the night with.
All right, so for a moment here, the Nightwalker is going to kind of stumble back and cradle some of the wounds here inflicted by the silver sword, as this kind of black ichor material is seeping from these wounds.
I lick the sword.
And then, kind of almost like a creature backed into a corner, is going to lash out once again.
And it is a slugfest, folks. They're just standing toe to toe doing it. Now remember, you have disadvantage in these attacks, so you'll need to roll 2 dice and take the lower of the 2.
All right, here we go. So that is 8 plus 12.
which would be 20. So just as your claws get nearby, I'm going to use my reaction and parry it. Just go ting.
All right.
And parry it away.
And as you commit to parrying that, the other claw is going to come looking for you.
Oh, we're committing already.
Oh, no.
No, that would be a natural 1, folks.
So you're clearly, wounded here. The attacks are with a little bit less vigor.
Yes.
All right.
And I'm
there
going
you
to
go.
just kind of hiss at you.
It is he's hissing down upon you.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I will.
At this point, your protection from evil and good disappears.
Perfect.
He willfully
I
dropped
didn't
it.
really need his help anyway. I jump up, so I'm at face height with you, right? And I will take my sword and just shove it in your eye if I can here. So that's gonna be that hits. Try. I gotta roll a 1. Yep, 31.
Oh, no.
And then here comes the second hit.
Wait, stop.
This.
How much does that first one do?
31.
No, I mean how much? What are you at?
Don't be metagaming.
I'm at 21.
Dungeon Master. There's no such thing as metagaming. At this point, Mordenkainen points his finger and utters a single phrase, and you guys are teleported to the opposite sides of the sphere.
Oh. Just as the second eye, I go for the second eye. I'm. All right. I will use. Ooh. I guess I will use my my movement just to start walking slowly to the Nightwalker.
It's truly a sight to behold. As two behemoths of negative power settle upon each other, who knows what will happen next? What's your hit point total, Sean?
I don't know why. I mean, I've got 64 left.
64. Anything could happen. Go.
All right.
Why I didn't want to say anything.
We are on opposite sides. We are on opposite sides of the sphere.
That's right.
All right, that's about 200 feet away.
Yes.
This is gross. Okay. What can one do as a life eater from the negative plane? Okay. All right, Nightwalker, think, man, think.
Not his best attribute.
No. For the record, an intelligence of 6. So you can see why this is difficult.
Not a quick learner.
No. So I think what they're going to do is kind of just scrabble along the inside of the sphere for 80 feet and close the distance.
Okay, so you
for the best.
scrabble for 80 feet. You are still 120 feet away as you're going. Which way are you going? Are you going along the floor or are you going along the sides? Remember, because gravity is relative. You can go along the top if you want.
So the creepiest way. So I'm going to go up. Up compared to however he's oriented.
So the audience can see you guys from below and you're fighting on the ceiling of the sphere.
Yes.
Go.
Okay, so how far is he away from me?
120 feet.
Where's Mordenkainen at?
On the ground.
Is he paying attention?
He's standing down at the bottom of the sphere, in the middle. He's got an I dare you look on his face. He's got an idea.
Can I try to catch his attention and be like, think we could take Mordenkainen?
Not with 28 hit points.
21 hit points. Look, like I said, I'm an idiot.
If you didn't have counterspell, probably. It's the great equalizer. Well, I will take my sword and I will cast telekinesis, so it's floating in front of me.
Sure.
And I will bow to the audience and bow to Mordenkainen, and then use telekinesis to shove it into your head.
Oh, I thought you were just going to offer me the sword. I was so convinced. I accept.
So the sword attacks.
Yeah.
Roll to hit.
Oh, it's kind of low. But you've only got 12.
14.
Do you want 14? Well, if you use my... Do you want me to use my spell attack?
Yes, you should use your spell attack.
Oh, no. So that's going to miss. It's going to be a 12.
And now you've lost your sword.
Well, it's...
No, he's still holding it.
You just happen to move your head out of the way.
That's right.
Well, now the sword is right next to me. Okay, that's no good. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
If you would like to try and wrestle the sword from the telekinesis, you can try that.
Yeah.
I will try that.
Okay.
I will try that.
Okay.
I want to wrap my clawed fingers around this
you
thing
reach
and
out to
wrest
grab
it
the
from you.
sword,
And it kills you.
what we need to do now is I need you to make a strength check against your
Con?
spell. Huh?
Oh, I see.
Your
what you're
spell
saying,
attack bonus check.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Right?
Well, my
is-
spell modifier probably is what you want.
Yes.
Difficulty
Set
check, yeah.
plus 6.
Yeah, I got 16, so...
Yep. That will not do.
You got plus 16?
Well, no, 16 for my spell difficulty check.
Oh, no, not the DC. Roll the bonus.
Oh, you just want me to roll my attack roll plus a
Yes.
plus 8? Yeah, I got it.
Okay, so you try and grab it, and with telekinesis and the power of the mind and psionics, he pulls it away.
All right. Then I will try to make a move action and just continue scuttling 40 feet.
Any chance
towards
I can get an attack of opportunity?
No.
Damn.
That would have been an awful way to go out.
Wouldn't it? That would have been great. Why you trying to run away? I mean, that's how I'm just saying.
All right, now it's your turn, Supreme Commander Sean.
Oh, okay.
No,
will
wait.
still
that
accept
was
surrenders.
his turn to injure. Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I will attempt again to use my mind, Githyanki style, to stab you to death with my sword.
Stabbing with the sword. Roll to hit.
Yeah. Okay. So that will be a 6 plus 8, which is 14, which will
It
hit.
is exactly 14.
Any way you want it, that's the way you got it.
Yep. So you guys just see the sword slide out from the back of your head to the point and through. And
That's the last thing I see.
that is the last thing you see is the point
Is the
between
point
your eyes.
of a Githyanki silver sword. It was a slow, agonizing death in a otherwise quick fight. There you have it. Githyanki Supreme Commander Sean
is the
win
supreme
with the sword.
commander.
Well fought.
Yes.
Well fought.
Well,
That was a different F word from the one I thought you were going to use.
it was inevitable, Ari. It was inevitable.
It shows
I
that
will then
Ari the
miss.
Nightwalker Levitch is indeed a gentleman.
Yeah.
But he is
Mostly.
not the champion. A gentleman, but not the champion. The champion for this year's Mordenkainen's Mayhem, Sean Wood. Congratulations.
Go Team Booze Hags.
Booze hags.
How much of the championship belt do you need to share with Shelly Mazanoble, who fought on week 1?
She's not here. She don't get it.
Oh, Shelly.
Well, congratulations.
I don't know where the camera's at.
Let's do a quick recap of this fight. I mean,
Yes.
as you were going through the fight, how did you feel? From the very beginning, did you think it was going to end this way, or how'd you
So-
get to this point?
Up to this point, I felt like the Nightwalker has been just like a meat bag that could just take hit after hit after hit. So I was just basically going to rely on resilience.
Okay.
He's pretty straightforward. Basically could do the enervating focus. If the Finger of Doom fails, he could still dish out a ton of damage turn after turn and rely on all the resistances that are there.
Nice.
Force damage is not one of those resistances.
Psychic damage, probably.
And that does, yeah. So
And neither is psychic damage.
neither is psychic damage. So
That's right.
and that sword is magical, so it goes through my resistance to non-magical weapons, and just basically there was surgical precision in just picking apart this Nightwalker.
Slicing apart.
Slicing
Poking
apart bit by
Nice.
bit.
That's right. Carved like a roast turkey. How about you, our champion,
Oh, no doubt.
Supreme Commander Sean?
Win all the way, really. I mean, you gotta think like a champion when you go into the ring, and when you come out a champion.
What is this thinking?
And Mr. Lindsay, how about you from the start of the competition? Did you have any early predictions for which monster was going to take it? Are you surprised by the Supreme
I
Commander?
actually, anything could have happened. I felt like, despite the vast disparity in CRs between the two creatures, the Supreme Commander has always been a strong contender and has always been able to dish out a significant amount of damage. I really don't think that the Nightwalker has experienced an opponent that can do the same amount of damage that it can, and so that was kind of a new experience for Ari the Nightwalker Levitch in this particular bout.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I just gotta go on record and say
It's
that.
true.
When you
Mordenkainen, of course, played no small part because he is Mordenkainen and he will do whatever he wants.
So for this fight, you sort of created a version of Mordenkainen for use here. Are we ever going to see that just for fun?
Oh, that is certainly possible. I did create a version of Mordenkainen. It is an extremely, extremely powerful version of an abjurer. I was seriously hoping that somebody would attack him to find out just how fruitless that would have been.
I really wanted
It
to.
almost happened.
I did make Mordenkainen this morning in less than an hour using the handy dandy D&D Beyond, of course.
Well, handy dandy. Well, thanks again for, as I was saying before the broadcast, for everyone contributing their time. You guys have faced 3 fights, including the finale, and Chris, you were DMing for all 7 of them. So for
Good
folks
job, Chris.
Let's do it again.
Thanks a lot, Chris. Thanks a lot.
And folks that were watching, thank you so much for tuning in every week. We wanted to kind of do a different approach to previewing some of the content from Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes, so we hope that you enjoyed it. We'll be doing it again. I believe we might have one more Constellation round coming up. Some of the losing monsters from some of the earlier rounds were interested in going on in a battle royale.
Oh, yeah.
So look for that
Should have
soon.
them all go against the Supreme Commander. And just give me a Githyanki army. And I will win.
Well, apparently there's always a grudge match in the works because Shelley Mazanoble heard your comments about the belt and she's not happy about the Han
Oh,
carrying,
you have done it.
So we may have a
She's been
fight.
demoted to Supreme Private.
Githyanki Supreme Commander Sean versus Githyanki Supreme Commander Shelley. What will happen?
In a battle no one can win. Who can win? And of course, our appreciation for you guys sitting through our wrestling promo videos that we coerced you into making without any
Yeah, is there a way to
explanation in
delete
advance.
that from the internet?
I still haven't seen it. I don't know if I want to see it.
Sadly, there's not many ways to delete anything from the internet. But such
Can never
is
get
our
any other
modern
jobs.
life.
This is
I
it.
know.
So again, folks, thanks for tuning in to Mordenkainen's Mayhem. This was our last official week, although we might be back at a future week for a special Constellation round. We will be switching over to Loading Ready Run at 5 p.m. And of course, tomorrow, please be sure to tune in for the season premiere of Dice Camera Action. They will be coming back at 4 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. Earlier in the day, we'll also have our Dragon Plus live stream. Jeremy Crawford will be returning to talk through more of the design process, and D&D news at 3:30. So tune in then. Thanks as always for watching. Thank you to our followers, and thank you so much to our subscribers. This was great fun, and I agree. Let's do it again real soon. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.